This video will get you monetized, and myself.
Thing is, we actually have to implement the plan closely and correctly. Otherwise, we're going to be in the same exact position as we are right now, which is not where we want to be. Not you either, I assume. That's why you're watching this.
First, we need to go over what not to do, or do less of anyway, and that is sitting around procrastinating in different areas of the home. And definitely don't pull an NSA technique. That's next seat available.
Let's get to work. Yeah, maybe in a little bit.
Now, even though pacing is enjoyable, you have to limit it past the brainstorm stage, and this includes outside pacing, even if you're holding a basketball. Stop thinking of why you haven't hit 1,000 subs. Instead, find a way to create more time for video making.
We're talking less yard work.
That's terrible advice. AJ's going to be ticked.
Yeah.
So stop avoiding. You don't have to try yoga today. From planking to sit-ups on the breakfast bar top, really? And now you want to start with the household projects. Come on.
Probably should change this light bulb, huh?
That light bulb's not even out. What are you doing?
It's looking a little dim.
Get back to the video.
Now that that's out of the way, we have to do step one, which is speak and write it into existence. I'm 98% sure my mom told me to do this a couple years back, but due to the procrastinational steps you saw earlier in the video, I never did. But here are some pretty eye-opening statistics when people do this.
These stats come from an excerpt of a really good book I was sent called Becoming Myself, Embracing God's Dream of You by Stassi Eldridge. She writes, most Americans, 80%, say they don't have any dreams, and we can imagine why. Life can suck the dreaming right out of you. The living God wants to pour those dreams back in. 16% of Americans say they do have dreams, but they don't write them down. 4% have dreams and desires and write them down, but less than 1% review and update them on a regular basis. The moral of the story is those writing down goals and referencing them are seeing the dreams come to pass. Per Eldridge, people who regularly write down their dreams and desires earn 9 times as much over their lifetime as people who don't. That being said, I did some additional research. The old Harvard business study had some results here. So what was found in the study?
Apparently 84% of people in the class had no goals. 13% had goals but said, hey, I'm not writing them down, huh? And 3% actually wrote down their goals, and what they found was this group was 10 times more successful than the other groups combined as far as earnings go. That's pretty impressive. You see the caveat with the study, obviously it's a smaller sample size. It was done on a class of MBA students at Harvard in like 1959, and then I think there's another one from 1973. And then I find a source on the internet that says these studies aren't even real. I don't know who to believe anymore. But moral is, I challenge you to do this. Write down some of your goals on paper, then don't write some of them down on paper, and see which ones are accomplished in the time frame it took you to do so.
Or don't. Shit, I don't care. Just leave me the hell out of it.
Step 2 is the plan. Now, I know you want to back out of the video right now. I've seen some of my retention rates in my videos. I'm aware. Anyway, well, step 2 is planning not just one day,
but plan out our videos longer in advance.
PPO method, plan past one, meaning we can't just make the video, post the video, and then be done, because we don't know where we're going next. It's kind of inefficient. You're just standing around or sitting around, do nothing. The best way to achieve consistent success is to at least plan out the videos for the entire month. So it's helpful to decide what day you're writing out your outline and your idea, what day you're actually filming, what day you're editing, and what day you're actually posting on.
Although I enjoy my creative run and gun type style of filming, I find a better way to be efficient when filming is, well, let him tell you.
A good way to do this is to create a shot list where you can write out our title ideas, our thumbnail ideas, what type of shots we want to get. Is it a macro shot? Is it a wide shot? Is it a vlog style type shot? A talking head shot like this? Or just some fancy B-roll? So what does planning ahead look like? Well, you can make it as complicated or uncomplicated as you want. Good to note though, if you make it complicated, you may have some critics. I feel like this is complicated for no reason. I don't really get it. You may just want to go with a simple list, or you can go on the computer and find some type of application that works well for you. Maybe something like a Notion. In the end, just pick whatever works for you and helps keep you on track for the rest of the month. Now this is crucial. Let me punch in here for a second. If you're working with a team, make sure you set up a meeting with them. It is imperative that you let them know what you want to accomplish, how you guys are going to get there, and make sure everyone is feeling good. If you don't know how to do this, here's an example. Guys, we're all here today to discuss our monetization plan for our YouTube channel. I've heard morale's been a little bit low around here, so I wanted to give you guys a positive quote to reflect upon. If we build it, they will come. Huh? Huh? Guys, I gotta be honest with you. Your lack of enthusiasm today has been astounding. There's been zero input from any single one of you. And you, I flew you all the way from Orlando. Your dad has one of the biggest brands in the world. You gotta give me something.
All I can tell you is it's worth it. Being brave, putting yourself out there, follow your
That'll
dreams.
do. That's good. We just need a little positive encouragement to uplift us. You guys have a good lunch. See you in the next meeting. Step 3, learn. Learn from other YouTubers. See what makes them stand out. See what makes their videos intriguing. Take advice from others who've already grown. Aside from learning all the technical stuff that comes with YouTube, such as camera work, lighting, audio, I actually think it's helpful to get some advice from the mental perspective side of things. For example, you at home, if you're looking to start YouTube and you're just not sure, or you've started, you only made a couple videos and you just don't know the direction of your channel. This is some good advice from Mr.Beast, one of the biggest creators on YouTube. He has like 300 million subs. I'm right behind him. It's not a big deal or anything. Take a listen.
A lot of people get analysis paralysis and they'll just sit there and they'll plan their first video for 3 months. Your first video is not going to get views. Period. So stop sitting there and thinking for months and months on end and just get to work and start uploading.
And if you're looking to grow more on YouTube, a channel like Think Media has lots of good advice. Here's an example of them talking about titling strategy with your videos.
I found the best loft in NYC, ... but nobody wants it. If it's the best loft in New York City, why does nobody want it? Naturally, you want to click on something that sparks curiosity.
Overall, my advice would be when learning on YouTube is find and stick to the creators who motivate you, who make you feel like you can get to where they are if you continue to put in the work. Ones that are easy to learn from. Stay away from the ones that maybe make you feel anxious or always make you feel like you're behind the 8 ball and you're never gonna catch up, you're never gonna get there. That just doesn't seem beneficial in any way. Quick one, but must be mentioned, and that is clean and organize your area in which you're working. This creates clarity of the mind, and it does wonders.
Step 5, practice your techniques. If you have a camera, learn and experiment with the different settings. The more familiar you become, the more creative you can get. This applies to you even if you are using your smartphone. Play with the frame rates, the exposure, the different camera angles. This will help you evolve over time. Utilize lighting, whether that be natural light if that's all you have, or add softbox lighting to enhance your videos. Just realize if you're with a lighting professional, they may get too meticulous for your taste.
Down again. More? What angle do you want it?
It's simple, 43.5.
I don't have a protractor. What do you want me to do?
Lastly, level up your audio. It's the #1 recommended solution if you're deciding on upgrades for your channel. I know I'm no audio engineer, but at least I try to make sure my audio doesn't sound like this.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Step 6 is to film it and take action.
This was a snippet and example of when I took action, completing 30 shorts in 30 days. I did a lot of risky stuff during that time normal people can't come back from. I was able to grow the channel considerably well as a result, and you can too. You just have to go for it. Think of taking action in its most simplistic terms here.
If we don't ever film and make the videos, we can never post them. And if we never post them, then we can't grow. Step 7, very powerful. Consistency, folks. Consistency.
Decide on your posting schedule. Is it 1 video per week, 2 per week? Refrain from I made 8 videos, nothing happened. Patience is hard, but key.
Overall, the only thing that's really in your control is making the videos to the best of your ability and trying to improve on something each time you do. And that may look like posting a video every single week for the next 1 to 2 years. It could be less than that, it could be more. With consistency, I've also heard from another creator, and I'm not sure where, but that you had to hit between even like 50 to 100 videos for your channel to even gain some traction, and the YouTube algorithm kind of picks it up. I don't know if that's true, but it probably is. So stay consistent, keep making videos, take action. Good luck to everyone. I hope you get where you want to be in your YouTube journey. Follow decent reviews if I can. That'd be great. Or don't. Or please do. Thank you. Bye.